Whoa. Hello, how's everyone doing? Something a bit different today. I've had to come over to the caravan, which is in storage, and there's no power over here at all. At the moment, our leisure battery, what works the 12-volt system for the caravan, is in the garage at home on a maintenance charge. So when we're not using the van, we just take it off and put it on a charge in the garage, and we leave it on that. It's a special charger, etc, etc. But anyway, it's just left on. So there's no battery on the caravan, which means I've got no 12-volt systems or anything. Well, no power whatsoever over here. But luckily for me, I do have this Aferiy P040 400W power station. I was kind enough to get sent this, and obviously stuff like this comes in really handy for me. And following on from the success of the Nano 100, the video I did for that, a lot of people seem really interested in these affordable power stations. So I had no hesitation when they got in touch and said, Mick, do you want to have a look at the one that's sort of a step up from the Nano 100? Said, yeah, of course. We'll have a look at that. They come in handy for all sorts of things. It's only small. It's not very heavy or anything. And so I'm going to try it out with a few things while I'm over here today myself doing a few jobs. So it is a 400-watt power station, and it's also got, as you can see on the front there, a normal plug socket as well. So really, it won't really run things like kettles and things like that, but it'll run a TV and everything, so we'll try that out on the TV that I've got here. Right, so I've just got a few little bits to do, and then I'll bring you back in a moment. Just been doing a few checks around the van. So, right, so to switch it on, it's as simple as, see the power button? You just press that in and hold it. There you go, hear the beep on, it comes. So I fully charged this, we're now on 100%, and it'll give you the readout. I'll just bring it in a little bit closer. It will give you the readout when you plug something in of how long you've got left, and also you can recharge your solar panel, and it'll tell you how many watts you've drawn in off the panel, etc, etc, and what you, so one side's your input, as it says, one side's your output. And at the moment, with nothing being used, we've got 99 hours left. So just trying to let's have a look. Can we see the TV as well? Right, so if I plug that, I'm assuming if I put the AC on, so there we go. So we've got a little sign up there telling us it's going through the different times. So if we plug this TV in now, I'm hoping it works. It should do, because it's only, but there's a good chance my batteries might be dead in the clicker. Have we got a light on? Right, that was my fault. I hadn't plugged the lead properly in the back of the TV. So let's see if I can get it switched on. There we go, sharp. On the readout down here at the moment. So this is a smart TV, but I've got no internet over here, but I'll see if I can hotspot it to my phone. So you can see there, it's only drawn 13 watts, and you've got 9 hours left. There's the TV booting up. Android TV. So there we go, I've just hotspotted on my phone. So let's have a quick look. Videos. Because obviously without the power of my 1-2 person hot tent off. There we go. For $29.99. Over here with telly on. So that is only drawing So let it in the comments about. It's only drawn 16 watts, and on this power station we'd have 8 hours. 8 hours of use off that, so that's ideal. So I'll switch this off. I'll show you some other things. So that's the TV away, so you're seeing that working and how long it would last. If ever I need a sanctuary from Joe, I can just pop over here and sit and watch the TV. Right, now this is something that's not particularly made for, but this is just a little 300 watt. Just see here. This is just a little 300 watt kettle. So it should work this. I wouldn't get a 400 watt kettle because when you first plug them in, they do have a surge. So it'd probably go over the 400 watt, but this water's like ice. So I'm just topping that up to its level in there. I'll screw the lid on this and then just make sure I've got that top opened. I shall plug this in. Can you see what I'm doing, hopefully? So that's plugged in there now. So I'll plug this into the power thing. I can switch that on or off. So that would be off. So let me see here so you can see. So I'll plug that, switch that on now to start boiling. So that's a 300 watt kettle, but this will draw power like crazy. So it's 309 watts. And if we were to constantly keep drawing this, as you can see there, hopefully, you would only have, I'm trying to get it, 39 minutes of use. But this kettle will boil well before then. But it's just dead handy for me because obviously, like I say, there's no power here. So when I pop over to here, if I want a hot brew, if I do want a hot brew, I can't bring it unless I do a flask or something. But you know, for argument's sake, I haven't got a flask going to make a brew at the caravan. I'll get this plugged in and get the hot water nice and brewed up. I'll bring it back in a bit when it's done. So hopefully you can hear that. It's starting to boil now. I've brought my cup. These are the caravan. Don't worry, Joe's got one but pink and it says exactly the same. I've put my tea in there because I'm just over here doing my checks. I haven't been for ages, so obviously I'm just checking for the dreaded DMP. I'm not going to say it, but everything's fine. There's no smell in this caravan or anything, so everything is good, which is it's always a relief. But yeah, this should be boiled in a second. But you can see, well, maybe you can't. But you can see we're down to 87% on that battery already. So that's why it's not really ideal for anything with a heating element in it to use it on stuff like that. Like you see the difference there, the TV you'd get 8 hours of use just off this power station for that. Whereas boiling kettles and doing stuff like that, you're just going to zoom it down. But yeah. So it's ideal. You've also got a 12 volt socket on it as well there. So I'll just do this brew. It'll click off in a second, he says. It's starting to wobble like your kettle at home. Now this should switch itself off the same as at home. See steam coming out the top now. There you go. That's clicked off. So while I'm just making my brew, what I'll do, I'll send you back in time to me doing the unboxing of this, just to show you what you get in the box and how it comes. And I'll speak to you after he's finished with you, when past me's finished with you. Right, so he's past me. I've just taken delivery of the power station, the Aferiy 400 watt power station, so I hope he's keeping you entertained over at the Caravan. Right, so let's get it unpacked and we'll see what you get in the box. Right, so as you can see, I've opened the box and it's very well packaged. Lots of good thick dense foam there to keep everything safe. So you're seeing this the same time as past me is seeing me. Future me's already messing on with it and telling you all the good stuff. So you've got a mains cable, charging cable. Now we've also got, I know what these are, so these are connectors for a solar panel. So obviously you can connect it up to a solar panel to recharge it. Nothing else down there. Little silica gel package. This is always the hard bit, getting it out of the box from. So there we have the main unit. It's in the box, and as you can see, look how well packaged that is. Yeah, well and truly packaged nice and solidly in that box. Obviously we've got a bag here with the power station in it, and inside there is your warranty card, after sale service, and your user manual, which will obviously tell you everything in various languages, and it'll tell you what everything is and how to use it, which is the most important thing. So there we go, that is the unboxing. So there you've got a 12-volt socket, your DC on off, USBs, so you've got a quick charging port there, you've got another USB-C, another USB 20 watt, 100 watt, 20 watt, and I'm not sure what OC30 is, possibly a normal one. AC power on, because you do have a normal socket. Let's just see if there's any power on it. So there we go, nice clear display, 29% battery. So what I'll do, I'll get this charged up and I will hand you back. I will hand you back to future me at the Caravan, probably attempting to make a cup of tea about now. Just before I hand you back, actually, I've just popped it on charge. It was on 29 1 second ago. I've literally only just plugged it in, and already we're up to 32%. Look how quick that's charging. So you've got your wattage coming in there, obviously 200, 300 watts, and it's telling us 63, 64 minutes. So that should be fully charged within an hour. So it is now, I'll show you, just after 2 o'clock. So we will come back when that's fully charged and see how long it's taken. You can see it's now on 97%, and guess what? Nowhere near an hour. Look at the time there. 14:27. So that's been on there, on charge, from, was it 29%? That's basically going to be 100% in a couple of minutes. Right up to 100% in half an hour. Well, less than half an hour. That is amazing. That is super fast. Right, I really will leave you here now from this end, and I will pass you back to future me. See you in a second. Right, welcome back. I've got my brew, raspberry tea. My phone was getting a little bit low on charge, so I've popped my phone on charge there through a normal USB slot, but you do have fast charging ports as well there, so you can fast charge it and there's your 12 volt, what I was talking about. But this also, I'll just show you, it also comes with a torch. So there you go. So you've got that on there. So if you keep the, I would keep this like in the boot of the car. But you've also got, I'm trying to find the button now, there it is. So it'll also do an SOS, but it'll also do a strobe as well. So at night, if you're broken down anywhere, you can put this behind the car, and obviously that's a very visible light there that's something wrong, and then just switch that off. So at the moment, I'm charging my phone. In fact, I think I've got a quick charger for it. Well, I'll find that. Right, I've had to root around because Joe does the packing up in the inside of the caravan, you know, when we leave. Right, that's a 100-watt one. When we leave site, I do all the outside jobs, the water barrels, electrics and everything, and Joe does the insides, packing stuff away, so it takes me ages to find. Right, so this is on the quick charging now. And what I need to do is just switch that one off there. That's your current. Look at the hours going right up because nothing. And I switch these ones on the front. There we go. So now we've got, this is now quick charging. Got 15 hours left. Let's just show you there. So there's my battery on charge there. See what it says. 51%, 42 minutes until full. It'll be a lot quicker than that. But there you go. There's your normal USB. It's only drawn 12 watts at the moment, and you'd have 15 hours. So absolutely loads of time. And obviously I can charge my drone batteries on this, my Canon camera batteries and everything. You know, if I leave this in the car, just plug everything in and charge it off that if we're out and about and we get caught and we need to. Right, I'll just try in another one. So that was the PD, this is the PD 20 watt. So I'll plug it into that one. Yeah, still charging lovely there. 83% of the battery. That would obviously be a lot higher if we hadn't have plugged in the kettle for my brew. Well, where is my brew? It's over there. And that's it, just on your normal charger. So it's a brilliant bit of kit, and just like the Nano 100, this P040 is affordable. It's not going to cost a fortune, and for what you're getting for your money, it's brilliant. But I'll leave all of the links for it and any discount codes and that in the description, so check that out. You know what, I'm having a mad idea. This 100% isn't what this is designed to do, but I'm just thinking, I wonder if I put the hookup lead into the Caravan and connect the lead, whether that little unit will power this Caravan. Should we try it? I'm not going to do it for long because I've got no leisure battery on, and you really shouldn't just power your Caravan without a leisure battery on, just for the 12 volt side of things. But just for a bit of dafter, yeah, let's try it. Let's go mad and see if it'll power the Caravan. Right, hang on. Right guys, this is just crazy. But I'm just going to show you. As you can see, there's my battery bay, and there's no battery there. I've just connected the electric hookup into the Caravan. I've just pushed it through the kitchen window for now. So this isn't what this is designed to do. So whether it works or not is anyone's guess, but I don't think it will. But we'll give it a try. What I'll have to do is put the mains power on, flick the mains power switch up, inside the fuse box there. We just leave quartz and that over here for as spares. Right, so what's everyone's guess? Will it do it or won't it do it? I'm just trying to get the tripod legs out at the moment. Right, let's hope it doesn't go bang. I don't I don't think anybody should do this really. This is just us doing an experiment. Let's get my glasses on. The power on. So obviously when it's not in use, it just switches itself down into standby mode. So we've got that on now there. This is the bit that I'm going to need to plug in for the Caravan. Right, so that's plugged in there. Oh, let's hope things don't go bang. Plug the Caravan in. Right. Oh, we have got power. We have got power into the Caravan. That's the battery charger. I better switch that off. There's no battery on. So we've got power into the Caravan. Does anything work? They're the 12 volt lights, so it doesn't surprise me that they're not working. Hey! Yeah, that's working. Wow. Yeah, so that's working, that. Let's test one of the sockets to see if a socket will work. Just bear with us. Right, so at the moment, the Caravan with power with nothing on would be 19 hours. But I've just plugged into the socket there, my little thing. I won't leave this on long. Let's check. Yep, that socket's working. We'll just switch that off because there's no water in it. So now I could use all the USB sockets that I've got as extras and everything. That is unbelievable, that. Wonder what it went to when we switched the lights on. I'll just put these couple of lights on. So there's no battery. There's no battery, we're not on mains. Look at that, what we've drawn. So we've drawn 71 watts and we'd have 2 hours with them 2 big lights on at the end. Wow. Unbelievable. Right, like I said, I'm not going to leave this on long because you shouldn't really run it without a leisure battery. So I'm going to switch it off and I'll bring you back in a second. Right, so I'm back from doing a few other little jobs. I won't bore you with them. There's the power station now, 81%. But how good is it that you can use that power station? So say if you're on a Caravan site, just for instance, and they are known to trip out to the power points and everything, for whatever reason, you know that you're going to still be able to put a little bit of power into your Caravan, even just for lights. So if it's night time, you just need some lights on for a couple of hours, you've got that there and it'll do it. That's brilliant, that has surprised me, that. And then obviously you're going to get the use of more sockets as well. So if you're a family and you've got kids and everything, and then you know how many phones a family can have to charge up and bits and bobs, everything's USB-C these days. So you'll be able to get everything charged up and ready to use using this as well. And the thing with this as well, it's got a pass through, so you can have this plugged into the mains, have your TV plugged in, and then if there's a power outage, what it does, it'll flick over to the power station box straight away. I think it's within milliseconds to the box, and it'll keep your TV going and running. So yeah, you can have that, and what it'll do, it'll change over to the power station. Yeah, because it's got that through technology in it. So It's a godsend for stuff like that. But like I say, I'll leave everything in the description for it. I'm chuffed to bits with that. Absolutely chuffed to bits. It's made me a brew. It's charged me phones. It's powered the caravan. Powered a caravan. Unbelievable. So yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to have a check out of the link in the description and the discount code if you do get one. Right, it's been an absolute pleasure. So till next time guys, whatever we are, whatever we're doing, jazz hands mother. Love you loads and millions. Bye for now. Mwah.